you've been in the league a long time. Do you think things are different now in the relationship between players and referees?
It's not worth my time to talk about that. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic. I don't even want to get into it. It's not worth my time, honestly.
Back soreness. How's that?
I mean, that's just from the travel. Different hotel beds, 7 different cities, 6 different cities. I mean, that's just the nature of the basketball game. It's not going to hinder me from playing basketball, you know what I mean?
Kyle, the coach talked about stressing and improving the starts. How do you correct that in practice?
I think we just got to come out with more of energy, more passion. I think we got to figure out our first unit, we got to figure out a way to play together. I know we're trying to play a certain way, but we got to figure out a way to play together and have everyone on the same page from Jump Street.
Having guys in and out for a couple weeks with JV, heard Serge missing a game. Does that factor in terms of the chemistry of that group, or?
Somewhat. JV missed a week, and I think Serge missed a game and 2 at practice. But I think we just got to keep playing together. It's 9 games in now, I believe, and it's still early. I haven't found a rhythm yet, and I think our team hasn't really found the rhythm yet. We're so inconsistent. One day we beat 2 of the some of the best West teams well. We win a couple, and then we come home and Washington kicked our butts. And they're a really good team. That's a team we're going to have to play down the line.
Why do you think it's difficult for you to get in a rhythm?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I think the way we're moving the ball's not in my hand as much. They want me to just try to get everyone involved, and for me, it's I've been used to having the ball in my hands, and I always pass the ball, but more so I don't have the ball. I can't read the defense as much as I usually could before.
I guess it's more difficult to read off the ball,
a little bit more. Well, last couple of years, coach would give me the game for the first 5, 6 minutes to 7 minutes of the game. I could fill out the game and get passes off and get everybody involved. And now it's like everyone has to be involved from the jump. And for me, it's getting off the ball, moving, cutting, and sometimes it just hasn't been there for me yet.
Sometimes as a point guard, it's good to handle the ball as much as possible to get your shot going. Do you feel
just to have the ball, just to be able to feel for the game, how to feel for the game? I think that I haven't gotten a consistent, feel for the games yet.
A lot of times you were most dangerous in the past, pick and roll, going downhill.
Yeah.
Those don't seem to be as much.
We're not doing as much. We're not running as many pick and roll plays. We're running a few, but some in transition drags. But when other teams score, we're in our open series, and it's kind of get off the ball and moving and cutting and reading. And right now I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to work within the offense, and I'm not trying to force anything. I'm just trying to find my way through it until I can figure it out right now.
What did you see from Fred watching from?
Fred is something he's able to do. He's capable of doing that. Whenever he's been given the opportunity to take advantage of it, he's taken advantage of it. And me, I'm just proud of him. Unfortunately, what happened last night, it came for him in a fortunate way. He did a great job. He almost won the game for us.
Is there a way for you to rein in your competitiveness at all to stay on the court?
No, I'm going to be me.
It's 9 games, not a long sample, but have you seen enough to be encouraged about where this group fits in the East and the potential you have?
I think we're inconsistent right now. I mean, we play some good games and play some bad games, and I think we're just too inconsistent to even get a feel right now. Once we get our consistency together, I can say I can give you a better answer there.
But not to look past the Bulls, but if you said 6-4 after 10 with that schedule, you'd probably be happy with that.
I'm not looking past the Bulls at all. So when we get to that point, we'll see what it is.
Anything else in the East that you've seen that's kind of surprised you a little bit? I mean, Boston seems to be the only team that's really on a roll. A lot of weaker teams, so-called weaker teams, playing better.
I mean, it's early in the year. Teams are trying to figure it out. I think the East is being very competitive. Everyone's competitive right now. I think at the end of the day, things will work itself out, and the teams will stay where they are. The teams that are up top may stay up top. The teams that are bottom may move up to the top. It's a long year. It's a really long year.
Do you look at what's available out there and think you guys are maybe better positioned than you might have thought before?
Can't even do that because we don't know what we are right now. We're just trying to figure ourselves out first.